liked that a lot. We're gonna keep it on. Yay! They kept it on. Up, and I like the subtlety of the head. It's so nice. This outro, mwah, chef's kiss. We're here for it. Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Holyfield and I'm a professional dance choreographer and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States, and we're here with Team that got their track Lunatic music video just dropped. I'm ready for this. I hope you are. Let's go.
I know they're all gonna call us crazy.
Are they?
We're here trying to do our thing, you know. Maybe I'm a lunatic. 내 차린 그냥 잡아둬. 가파른 넌 덕사이로. 말보다 내 행동으로 또 단단히 꼬리를 찍어들.
That little ooh. Oh. Hey. Ooh. I liked that a lot. I wonder if that's itchy. Those outfits can be itchy because of the material. Oh, I want to know that answer. Ooh, somebody got the crop fit today. I wonder if they're using the same dancers in the back that they did for Back to Life. Looks like this is gonna be his track today, huh? Whoa. Oh, oh. With the little explosion. Ooh, that was a cool transition with the debris. Ooh, wow. I find it interesting that there were different focuses for Back to Life compared to this one, right? Where absolutely having him as your thumbnail for Back to Life makes sense because of his sections. In this one, we have somebody. He got the crop shirt fit. Also, like the charisma that he's showcasing. And you know what I'm noticing? The focal points, both of them, because also in the beginning, he's hey, we're just trying out here doing our thing, you know? I'm seeing the trend. I guess if anything, guys, should we make a little gander, follow the blondes of Team? If a member is blonde and they're in a comeback or something along those lines, are they the feature in the moment? Or is that just who I'm naturally getting captivated by how they're presenting themselves, right? Because so far everybody that I've noticed has been blonde, which I find to be very fun, which is why I'm just curious. I want to hear from y'all about that. But yeah, can't wait to see if we're going to get a dance visual for this. It seems to be more of a, definitely not as physically demanding, not as syncopated, but it's still a vibe, which I'm looking forward to seeing. Finally back home to be able to take a look at the fixed cam dance practice. Let's go ahead and watch it. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Wow. Cool. Yep. 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 Hey, that was nice. So we got somebody on this fix cam, like pulling it back, make sure we can see him. Cool. Also, I just realized I normally don't get fixed cams of Team in this room. At least in the past couple, I haven't. They've all been moving cams. Wow, 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 wow. Yep. Yep. Yes. Yeah. I like that part a lot. Right for the moon. Going crazy. Oh, are we gonna? We're gonna keep it on? Yay! They kept it on! Oh, I love it. I love that habit of just leaving it on. I love the trend of it. Keep that going, because then we can play Who Falls to the Floor Bingo. Right? Okay, let's go from the top. Now, with the sounds of both the main track, was it Back to Life and Lunatic? I'm glad they exist. I like that we've gotten them into their discography. Are they my preference of Team sound? No. That's okay though, because we get to really see them expand and showcase versatility vocally and in composition, both within the track itself and within the movement. Because choreography shouldn't look the exact same across the board, even if your music is different or your genre pursuit is different, right? So I like the fact that we get to see certain sequences that we wouldn't have gotten to see if the song didn't exist, right? So let's go ahead and take a watch. From the top, we have our first feature. Comes up, he says, "Kerchow," nice little hat moment. He said, "They're going to call us crazy." Yeah, we're crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's called Lunatic, so that checks out with the name. The hat is really nice. So this is going to be considered an add-on where you have 4 of your members just living their life. They're doing something very simple, which is doing a rock, and it helps enclose onto the group that is doing the sequence, which is they end up taking it with the heel, with a lift up, with a ch. So very nice and in tune with the music in that section, specifically on the ch, like the interruption sounds. And then they end up taking it. And some of us are leaning our way into that foot, and some of us aren't. I think it's really just in the preference of the mover, especially if you're a feature. There's a higher chance that you won't go bigger, especially if you have to vocalize. So I can probably see that. So it looks like we end up doing a twist even with a tap out with the foot. Then we take our arm, we bring it in. I love the head, very nice, subtle. I like the gesture of it. He says, "Come on," the turn was nice. We end up sliding out of it. Come on with the move forward. The pull in is great. He leans it around. I like the accent with the chest is nice, taking the hand out in. He points it. I like that we have this nice just rigidness going in. The rock is nice. What does he say? Pastache. Oh, it's cute. It's cute. Yeah, so he's bringing it in like he's eating some pastaroni, something along those lines. We love to see it. Fun gesture there. Pedestrian, very the conversational. Any of your next feature, pop in the chat. I am a little sad that he went back black. I think blonde definitely works well for this era for him. And I think I said it when we watched the music video for Back to Life, but it's okay. What is it? Going into the lifts of the leg, I like the different directions to help make it easier to find your feature. Then we go into a little walk it out, super chill. I like that we send our body over to the side with the focal point, so it makes it so easy regardless of where our feature pops out from, especially if it's not center. Then we can see him easily. Then he moves over to the opposite side of our previous feature. He tosses that arm up, we sends it around, and then we bring the arms through. Come on with the shmoney or the outlaw. You can call it either. The new, the viral, TikTok era would be called, you hear it called the shmoney more. But back in the day, the outlaw would be kind of the baseline move that you've heard it cite from. And then I like the little double tap of the arms is fun. And then we rock it back. And I love that we had the rock back in opposition to do a really fun reveal of our next feature. He moves forward. He brings the arms forward. I like the gun imagery on that was cute. You push it forward. Now, no, guns aren't cute, but I'm saying that I like that we have it stylized. That's different than what we've already seen, because Anteam is known for the claws, right? Because of their wolf lore. And they, was it Howl to the Moon is what they say in this? And so it's fun. I like the tension with the trace, that ooh. I mean, I can get on board with how it sounds. I like the harmonies in it. I like the little interruptions. I think it's fun. And then I like the travel forward. I like the little look up there. It's nice. And then we take the arms to the inside. The connection is fun. They end up waving it on the high. So they're responding to that sound that we're seeing our feature have behind his own vocals, which is really nice. He accents it in. Come on now. Great accent. They place those arms from one side to another where they have it like they're dodging, right, a little bit, which is cool. Putting up defense so everybody's now down, up. Nice quick transition. Then he has subtle gestures. Boom, causes everybody to help have a mirrored look, whether it's rebounded, reversed, whatever, towards those lines. Then we have our next feature move. They all end up taking it, have a pause moment, and then they go to their next spot. That wow. And they all have, looks like they're looking in different directions, but the positioning is the same. So I thought that was interesting how subtle that is, but also how clean it is that you can catch that. That means everyone's gonna kind of have to have an understanding of what's going down, which is really cool. Come on, body roll. Then we end up separating it, and you have this wow, and you have this wow with everybody. You have the arms placed forward. I think I sang it too. Yeah, so the fact that we had more people involved helped match the infiltration of more sounds coming in whenever he said wow there. And then I like that we have it 1, 2, with the pickup. I like the little chicken wing action, isn't it? Then we have the arms across. Knock it, let's go. Then we end up doing like just a single walk it out with the toss-up arm just to get us reset, which was cool. Then good tension, don't stop. Then we have good tension there with our next feature. He places the arms out to help make it nice and a simple deviation. The trace up's nice. We hold it up, nice little head, and then he takes it to travel away. And this is really cool because it's a simple polyrhythm, but it's still very effective. We have a hinge around through your weight, and then I like the abruptness of the pans on this. So I like they played with the timing on it, and then they end up tossing that arm across the head. It was a fun way to phrase bleed, meaning that a lot of times, well, most of the time, in dance, in the choreographic realm, like what we're seeing here, you can pretty much count most tracks in counts of 8. And so we start over 8 to 1. And so whenever we're going through a phrase and then it travels 8 to 1 to 2, that would be a phrase bleed is what I would call it. It's fun. It showcases more difficulty, more complexity, and more of a creative way of starting over your 8 count because you're trusting that you're understanding your music to where you can play around with timings and how you want it to be perceived to your audience through movement. So I like to have the little moment here with that hand. I like the kick, it's fun. Love it. And I like that we have a nice fun gesture with that kick that everybody did to help promote that transition. Subtlety with the hips. They drop it low. We toss it. And I like the head also responding after that kick happens like they're looking to see what they just kicked. It's fun. Come on, head. We're here for it. And I like that we have this head also in play. Then go 1, 2, 3. I like the head dropping in that is nice. And I like the little pat down going in with that hand is nice. The tosses are fun. And then I come on with the head there as well. And then that was a fun way to introduce ourselves into the next group. They kick with a swing down is nice. Then we take the arms, we swing them, and I like the step out. It's cool. Good tension. Little body roll, body roll. He says big dreams. I like the smile that he brings here. I thought it's fun. It's very engaging, right? Then they have it a nice hinge, or they take it. I like the letting the weight cause the effect of the lean to the direction. And then they drop it down. Really nice there. Travel through. Now, of course, I bet you, with the moving version, some of these choices are going to look very different because, if you're watching this at concert, you're going to have the LED screen, but then it's also going to be set up on, a thrust stage, main concert stage, main stage. So I like fixed cams because it really allows me to see the transitions as they are, but I also appreciate and understand the moving cams for being able to see why the choreography is structured the way that it is for camera, especially to the standard in which the agency that the group's from, they get to call the shots on what gets shot there, right? So like the toss is nice. Bring it to the inside. He takes it, like the smile moment out of it. Then they get thrown away. I like that as he tosses it. Looks like he, was received on the other side on the stage left side. Little body roll is fun. It does a little setup like we're about to do a Harlem, but not quite commit. I like the look to it. The little walk is also fun there. The point is nice. Definitely you're entertaining that little Afro viral pocket of movement here. This move in particular. Every single time I see it, I have to go dig to find what it's called. I keep forgetting. I've said it in another video, so go find it this time. I know I do need to memorize it. Shame on me, right? So everybody has a little pose moment, and I like that they're frozen, and then they all build it. I also like the connection they all make for that. I like his moment out of it. The travel around. Come on, knee slide. It looked low-key reverse, which I thought was really cool. They're all set up for a fun little landscape space where they absorb one feature, new feature pops out in opposition, which is really nice. Then they tap them away. Then they open it in, open the chest. He hits it right there on the music, which is really nice. He waves it. Wow. Come on, vibrato. Same choreo as before. He walks away, not too distracting from it, which is fine. He's going to join in. And I like the little snap up with the switch on that is cool. And then new feature, trace up is fun. There's your stylized hand that we're used to seeing. Good tension. We travel it. Nice. They end up doubling it, playing around with timing again. Little body roll. They kick it. Yeah, and they go kick. And then it continues on versus going on 1, 2, which is what you would normally see. This one was like 7, 8, and 1, 2. So they continued it from the start over, which I really like. It's cool. It's simple but works well. The walk forward is nice. The kick is fun. Harlem shake with a drop down, and I like the knees. This moment is so fun. Harlem drop, and then the knees, and then we have a smooth transition of the torso, and the arms is really nice. Then we end up punching on the shoulder, accenting connection up, and I like the subtlety of the head. It's so nice. This outro, mwah, chef's kiss. We're here for it. Little party moment. And the party moment we can appreciate more because they really committed to the uniformity all the way up until this point. So when they broke away, it was very intentional, and we were invested. The punch is really nice, and I like that they have it and send it in different directions. To the head is nice, and we toss, and we're frozen, and I love that we just let it play, and we're like, do we have it? All right, cool. And we walk off. Is this the most complex choreo they've done? No. I really like the, what is it? It does get with the time, so there is a risk of it having a dated quality to it, but we really wouldn't know that until years after this. But I will say it is, modified or progressed enough or varied enough where I think this one should be safe. It's gonna age pretty well, I think, because you have a lot of formation changes. The visuals are really nice in how we choose to set up and tear down. Our formations and our dynamics are really nice. I do think our features, I always appreciate not just committing to center feature, because I've noticed that in some groups where they're only showing a feature happening in the center, but we see them peekaboo features left and right, and I think that really helps bring a charm to their compositions, which I think don't fix what ain't broke, right? This was great. I am really excited to continue watching &TEAM. I'm all caught up on their stuff now. Well, I have like 3 more things to look at, but Title Works we've seen. And so if you want to see more and you don't see it on YouTube, it'll most likely be on Patreon, but it should be free to watch because it was Patreon requested, so you should be good. Anyway, I'm Jess, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Bye.